Renew our rivers. What started out as a ripple on the water, a local effort to collect trash, has grown into a full-scale regional phenomenon, an initiative to clean up and restore one of Alabama's most precious resources, its rivers. Renew Our Rivers was started in 1999 as a local project called Renew the Coosa in Gadsden, Alabama. It was the brainchild of Alabama Power employee Gene Pfeiffer. Since that time, the cleanup program has expanded to numerous statewide lakes in several southeastern states. The name changed, but the mission remains the same. Since Renew Our Rivers began, community leaders, Lake Association members, volunteers, students, and Alabama Power employees have led the charge to change people's behavior and to keep our lakes and rivers beautiful. Willard Bowers, Vice President of Environmental Affairs at Alabama Power, discusses the partnership.
Thanks to the effort of more than 7,000 volunteers from 4 states, a difference is being made in our lakes, our rivers, and our communities. Today, cleanups are held annually all over the state in the spring and fall. Renew Our Rivers has become the Southeast's largest organized grassroots river cleanup of its kind, but is only possible with the help of dedicated volunteers and the community. At Alabama Power, we are proud to be a part of such a tremendous grassroots effort, but it's the people and the volunteers who make the difference.
I'm getting feedback from local citizens that live on the river that the Renew Our Rivers campaign is making a difference. It's getting all the heavy items that are historically in the river that have been floated down from previous floods or dumped. And once those heavy items are gone, they're not necessarily being replaced by other heavy items. We do, however, have a problem with people still throwing out their water bottles, their soda cans, that even though that's on the side of the road, at the first rain you get a flush, and that gets into the creek, that gets into the stream, that gets into the river. Alabama Power has provided a great foundation for others to work with, where we can bring together people of differing backgrounds, from government to local citizens to local businesses, to help improve water and water quality.
Renew Our Rivers continues to garner national attention. The program has earned 2 awards from the National Hydropower Association, 2 litter prevention awards from Keep America Beautiful, and Water Conservationist of the Year by the American Wildlife Federation. Keep America Beautiful also selected the program's founder as Volunteer of the Year. Winning awards is great, but the education of students about water conservation and environmental stewardship will help to sustain Renew Our Rivers and leave a positive legacy. Lisa Dover of Keep Etowah Beautiful explains.
Message in the Bottle is the education component of Renew Our Rivers. The program started when a volunteer actually found a message in the bottle floating along a river during the cleanup. It lacked 1 day of being 19 years old. So we decided to take that one little message and turn it into an education component for our students, that not what was inside the bottle, but the bottle itself was important, how long items can stay in the river system once thrown in. We provide the education programs that allow students to come in and learn, and then we add the education entertainment, which shows the children not only can litter harm people, but it can harm animals also, and that we all have to work together to protect our community and our environment.
I heard the other day somebody caught a 40-pound stripe on the lake this year. Smith Lake is sort of like a blue diamond, and it is so beautiful out here. And our goal really is to educate the people. If they don't take care of the lake, their grandchildren may not have a real clean lake to swim in and fish in.
The Alabama Power Foundation is also involved in the cleanups. The foundation provides funding to numerous lake organizations for educational grants. The grants are divided among the lake associations and are designed to help educate students about Alabama's environment. At Alabama Power, we know how important it is to preserve our waters, one of Alabama's most precious natural resources. Doug Powell, Alabama Power Environmental Affairs Specialist, explains.
Not only from an aesthetic standpoint, because it doesn't belong there are actually items that are left or placed into the waterways that actually are hazardous. You know, we'll have abandoned boats that still have gas in the gas tanks. We have refrigerators that still have the cooling units on them. We have freezers. You know, we have drums that have chemicals inside that once they rust free, the chemicals will get free. You're picking up stuff that doesn't belong there because this is not an aquatic landfill, but we're also removing stuff that could be detrimental to folks' health. And it's like the abandoned piers up on Smith Lake and abandoned styrofoam. It'll take that years and years to decompose, and it poses a boating hazard. Just besides aesthetic, there are other reasons that Renew Our Rivers is vital to renewing the resource. We use our plants, either our hydro facilities or our fossil fuel plants, they're located on the waterways, as a focal point. Either they join with an existing cleanup or initiate a cleanup. And as a result, that's why we've been able to spread to a four-state area. Cleanups went on in the past. What's Renew Our Rivers is a coalition of grassroots efforts where we all work together, and we are making a difference.
Progress is made every year, and the list of lakes that are part of Renew Our Rivers continues to grow and encompass more of the state. This is all about grassroots community efforts and people making a difference. Dr. Mabel Anderson is proud of her group's efforts on Village Creek.
Instead of seeing Village Creek as a dirty source that affects the lives of people harmfully, I'm beginning to see it change the face. So Renew Our Rivers became the sponsor for getting the supplies that were needed. We brought over 300 people in on that Saturday, you see, to be a part of that big tent. They cleaned up that morning, and then there was a big event. I think if it had not been for Renew Our Rivers, we would not have had that happen. And we're seeing now people beginning to be more sensitive. That is, state, city, and community folk all getting more sensitive to the environment here.
Renew Our Rivers is a great effort. If you would like information about Renew Our Rivers or upcoming cleanups, contact your local Lake and Boat Owner Association or log on to alabamapower.com.
Renew Our Rivers, an innovative partnership designed to preserve Alabama's natural waterways and the environment for years to come. Just one of the reasons you can count on the volunteers, the community, and the employees of Alabama Power.